Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are with the final day of the 2026 European Box Lacrosse Championship. That's the 10th day so far. All the nations here at Europe fighting for their pride, fighting for different results and places. So the final day has come. There are just a few questions remaining, and here we are at Jižní Město with the placement game. Two teams gonna fight for the 13th place. It's Austria and Scotland, and Balázs Szalkai, and I'm here with Ondra Drishal. It's really hard to say your names after so many times. Good morning, Ondra. I think we spent so many times here at Jižní Město together, and not just together. The day has come. What do you think?
I think for both of Scotland and Austria will be important to end up on a high note, because recently they've been dealt some pretty hard defeats. Austria played their last game against Belgium, big loss for them, 5-17. And for Scotland, there was that big time comeback by Norway, where they've lost just by 2 goals. So for both of the teams, will be very important to end up this tournament with the win.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a rough start from the Austrian side, losing 2 games in the yellow group against Belgium and Norway. It was 2 tough wins. I think they didn't want to start the championship just like that. And now we have the first goal of the game, scored by Scotland, number 9, Jonathan Milne. It was a quick start from them. A penalty is wiped up by the goal.
The penalty was issued because there were 6 Austrian players on the place at one time, as you could see.
Yeah, here from the replay too.
Yeah. But there was a little bit of confusion. Austria went with 2 guys on the ball, were riding pretty hard, but then they've just overplayed it, and Jonathan Milne had one of the easiest pass to the cage of Philip Latke, who started for Austria. So 0-1 for Scotland.
So finishing the story, so after a rough start from Austria, they won against Poland and Wales. It could be a surprise to win against Poland. They are just top their yellow group, and they have, like, I think that's a pretty amazing European tournament, but it was not an important result for Poland. They already were the first seeded of their group, so it was kind of like a and that's Adrian Balázs, the main man for Austria.
Jackhammer by Adrian Balázs, just beating his defender with the shot over him. Getting the assist from Marvin Lurk, and a big shot over the defender, twists it on the far post. And what a goal by Austria to equalize the score now at 1.
So it was a bit of a relief from them after the really bad start, finishing the group stage with a 2-2 record. Then they played against Slovakia. They won this game by 1 goal, and they lost against Belgium on their second game. It was another big rematch against the Belgian side, and that's how they ended up here at this placement game, fighting for the 13th place. On the other hand, Scotland was one of the best offensive team, and outscoring opponents, scoring double digits. They won their first 3 games in their group, beating Portugal, Slovakia, and France. It was a perfect start from them, and they only lost against Switzerland. So they finished their group stage with a 3-1 record. Then they played against Italy. It was a heavy defeat from them, 21-5, and they also lost against Norway, which was a real surprising result. I don't know what do you think about that, but it was a tough defeat, I think. So that's how the 2 teams ended up here. There are a couple of other things what we can mention, but let's just enjoy the play. We'll have plenty of time for that. So Austria, Scotland for the 13th place. The score is 1-1. It was a nice opportunity from Lurk from the previous shot. And Sucher tried to get it back, and loss of possession from Scotland, a real sloppy start from them. There was a couple of chances to go through the half line, but the pressure from Austrian side was just too big for them. A big shot from number 10, Gerhard Probst, the other powerhouse now with Adrian Brolage from the Austrian side.
Like for me, both of the teams came out of the gates very slow. Both of the first goals for each of those teams were gave up very cheap. The defense was so slow coming in the transition.
A couple of chances after screen passes, but a missed opportunity. Pusher, great assist! What a play by Pusher, running through from the whole field, and the perfect feed for number 50, André Sucher.
I think that was William Buchan who was returning in transition to defense. Yeah, and didn't even notice the strafing player from the bench cutting behind them, and André Sucher again. Empty path, empty valley towards Christoph Knowles, who starts in the cage for Scotland on the other hand.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise. Alan McLucas is one of the better keeper of this tournament so far.
Yeah, but so far for Scotland, I think that's the first start for Knowles in the whole tournament.
Yeah, you're right.
Every other match was started, obviously, as mentioned by Alan McLucas.
He has a 80% ratio between the posts, a big fight at the half line. Still Scotland ball. Crowley. Here comes the cavalry. Bankier, the other main attacker for Scotland, scoring 18, just one goal shy to Moffat. Moffat with the pressure and the big hit. Gets the ball back. Thomas Moffat scored 15 goals, assisted 4 times, one of the best, if not the best player for Scotland. Far side. Landgrave to the other side, Bankier. Landgrave gets it back. Oh! No, it was a crease violation. It means Philipp Hladky a little bit lucky with that. The ball just somehow rolled through between his legs. Stadlinger. Neubauer. Lurk. Neubauer. Far side. It's Probst. Who cuts inside. Great feed. The shot goes wild. Ooh, a missed opportunity. It was a nice option to feed Lurk on the far side. Buchanan. Crowley running down in the right corner. We are under 10 minutes. It's Gilbrook. Bankier tries to beat the defender. A drop pass. Fletcher fights for it. Too many white jerseys. And this is a shot clock violation from Scotland. Stadlinger.
It's also pretty good defense, one-on-one, because Scotland now cannot do anything offensively, as they're always trying to go 1 against 1. Doesn't pay off so far.
Yes, it's Lurk loses the ball. You know, you feel it. This is the 10th day of the tournament. They played 6 games already. This is their last game. I don't know Are they pleased or upset with their results, fighting for the 13th place early in the morning? This is one of the earliest games so far. You feel everything in their body. Big shot, nice save. Filip Latki from the left pad.
There has to be some fatigue going throughout the team. Also, like playing six games throughout 9 days. That's just like so hard for majority of people to do, but for those, I'd say elite athletes.
That was a beauty. It was number 6, Thomas Gilbrook, with a diving shot.
Yeah, but again, just big high IQ play by Thomas Gilbrook, just showing us throughout the whole tournament that he doesn't play just like so dull and so straightforward lacrosse, but he thinks about what he's doing. He thinks about how to split the two-man game and give Scotland their second goal and finally break the dam against Austria's defense.
Yeah, they try to find their form. Start, as I mentioned, one of the best offensive play or offensive styles, scoring so many goals in the early days of the tournament. So many double digits, closing to almost 20 goals for each games, which is really outstanding. That was Gilbrook's 11th goal so far. There are 4 players in Scotland who have double digits scoring goals. Bankier 18, Fletcher with 14. I mentioned Gilbrook, and of course Moffat with 19. Hard to find a ball. Sometimes it gets stuck in the jersey. Gilbreth passes it to Crowley. Crowley on the right hand side of the field, running behind the goal. Austria double him. Somehow. Still bouncing, still a loose ball. Bankier gets it back in really dangerous position, and somehow he could turn around and take a shot. Nice play from Bankier. 4 white jerseys were around him, and somehow he could take a shot.
Yeah, but Austria, as the bench was screaming at the referees, I think it was because Huang was with the ball in his stick and in the crease, and Seamus Bankier was already forechecking him. So that was the kind of thing that that Austrian bench was upset about.
Salzbrunn bounces it over, and here we are with their media timeout where the score is 2-2. We will be right back with more action of lacrosse. Welcome back, everybody. After the media break, the score is still 2-2. A little bit of slow start from both of the teams, but hopefully it changes pretty soon. Fletcher passes to far side. Crowley, Moffat. Good feed to the middle and a great goal. Who else but Bankier? The big names passing it around. It was a little bit quicker. First goal for Seamus Bankier in this game.
But just again, Good two-man play. Gets Stefan Stadlinger, who was guarding Moffat, off his place. Gets the slip, flips it off. Gets it flipped off from Moffat, and then just simply finishes off on the net, on the far end side. And Scotland is ahead again.
Kellner. And it's Moffat. Cuts inside. Feeds him. Milne just shoot to the right shoulder of Filip Hladký.
Yeah, but that could be the recipe against Austria, because so far 2 goals have been scored from the two-man game, between not just between the right-hand side but also the left-hand side, as we could have seen from Bankier and Moffat.
Probst and Balázs were playing together, try to go through the Scottish defense, somehow getting the ball back, but that's too late. 2 or 3 good diagonal passes from the Austrian side, and Salzbrunn tried from the right corner. There were too many in front of him. Bankier to Moffat, far side. Crowley, Bankier, under 10 seconds. Fakes it, jumps in. Great save by Hladký. Ludwig, Lurk. Zuher on the far side. Gives it to Balázs. A pass from nowhere. It's Hill who collects it. And he's also shoot it to the other side of the field. That's a wasted opportunity after a really great steal ball. Miller. Salzbrunn waits for Probst. Salzbrunn in the middle, finds Lurk. Lurk! Shot goes wild. Adrian Balázs tried to cover for him. Scotland ball, Fletcher. Fletcher waits for his teammates to arrive. Passes it to Moffat. High up in the right side. He runs inside. Cuts inside. Gives it back to Fletcher. Fletcher, great save by Hladký. Landgrabe. Pressure is coming on him. Great run. Watch out. Scottish bench. Great run from Landgrabe. Nice play. Stadlinger. Zuher. Lurk. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, just beats the buzzer. Number 28, Martin Neubauer. It seems like the offense falling apart. Everything was stalling, and the shot clock, as you see at the back of the screen, was running down to 2 seconds, and just one. It was 1 on the clock. Cuts inside, beats Nauwels on the near side. What a bouncer.
You can't say anything to that. Just there's not something wrong with the Scottish side in the defense. Just a great opportunity for Neubauer. He took it and equalizes the score for Austria.
Lurk to the far side. Salzbrunn gives it to Probst. Probst tried to turn in. Still Probst. Somehow it's free. Great save by Nauwels. Probst works so hard to somehow get away from the defender. The transition slows down. It's Bankier. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. It's 3-all. Bankier. What an individual run. Oh, it's a crease violation. But still Bankier. Fast feeds. Schusterschitz.
But
Gives
if,
it back to Balázs.
but if Bankir just continues on taking on those defenders, just as Schusterschitz or someone who is nothing towards you, but not as fast as the Scottish attackman, this could be the recipe as well for Scotland to score some goals.
Oh, over each other, Balázs and Zucher. A little bit of friendly fire. Fletcher. A minute and 50 remaining in the period. It's Gilbrook on the far side. Oh, nice play. Gilbrook bounces it over. Yeah, that was the rounds what we've seen from Bankier in the early stage of the European Championship. A minute remaining. It's Lurk. Neubauer. Lurk. Pressure is big. Neubauer, far side. Probst runs in. Balázs to the block. It was a little bit desperate try from Austria. Scotland get a huge pressure up high. Moffat. Gilbrook. Gilbrook still. Gilbrook, what an individual play from him too. He just couldn't find it, and that was the last action in the first period. Sorry, no, it was a shot clock violation. 3 seconds remaining, and that was the last action of the first period. The score is 3-3. Anything from you, or just still early in the morning?
Both of it, but Austria got away with some pretty lucky goals, I would say, with the Martin Neubauer and the shot from the run, but Scotland also playing the two-man attack, and also the solo takes by Seamus Bankier could be actually, again, I said it, the recipe against the Austrian defense.
Yeah, we will be back with the second period. Welcome back, everybody, here at Jižní Město. This is a placement game between Austria and Scotland, and this is the second period. I'm still Balázs Szalkai with Ondra Drishal. A score is 3-3. A little bit of slow start. Two different type or style of playing. What we have seen so far, a little bit different how they started the tournament, but it's still the 10th day of it. Oh! A trademark shot from Adrian Balázs. That's his second of the game. Sorry, first. No, second. Second goal from Adrian Balázs.
As you said, a signature goal for this captain with the bionic leg, as I said many times throughout the tournament. Number 20 for Austria goes through and fires Austria a lead.
He must know Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's also from Austria. Nice play. Milne gives it to Crowley behind the goal. It's Moffat, Bankier. The strongest right side for Scotland. Bankier. Oh, somehow he could run in through the middle. The puck, it was collapsing. Great save by Platki.
Interesting draw by Crowley, who was trying to pull it on the short side. But Landgrave got his stick to it, and the ball goes the other way.
Probst. Neuboyer. Balak. From downtown again. Great save Nauwels. Adrian Balaj arrived to the game in the second period.
The Scottish goalie got a little luck to it, because it again, as many times as I've seen, most of the time I've seen it yesterday, but a lot of pinball playing against the leg pads of the goalies, and Christoph Knowles was pretty lucky to have that as well.
It's a bit of a slow attack. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Crowley from downtown again. Couldn't beat Hlatky. Gilbrook. Oh, nice feed. Oh, what a miss by Fletcher. And the rebound also missed by Bankier. Sorry, it was a save from Hlatky. A little bit of better offensive play right now from Scotland. Crowley to Gilbrook. Gilbrook fakes it, cuts inside, jumps in, but there's a no goal, a crease violation.
And again, one of the officials saw Gilbrook lying in the crease just before the ball crossed the goal line, so it's wiped out, and we're back in front of Knowles.
Suher finds Balázs. Balázs runs in. Great feed. Lurk loses it. Matthew Hill, the captain. Kind of like a pass. So lucky with it. Robertson almost lost it.
Bit of a shaky one.
Lewis. Far side. Great play. Moffat bounces over. We haven't seen any goal so far from Thomas Moffat. Balázs up top. Zuher cuts inside, free shot, over, rebound, goal! That's his second of the game. I think it was more complicated scoring like this, but he missed the first shot. He put it over the crossbar, but the rebound was perfect for him.
But like, why can you do it easy when you can do it hard?
Yeah.
Andres Zucker just, but dodges on McGuire. I think, like, as I was looking at his mimic in his face, and maybe it's my assumption, but I think he meant that just to pass it off the glass and going around the crease, catching it and finishing above nose. I don't know, but like,
so a self alley-oop.
But from the mimic in his face, I think that he meant that, but I guess we'll never know.
Okay, let's give it to him. And that's a highlight reel movement from from him. You know, it's a final day of the tournament, why not? They can try everything. It's for the 13th place. Shot clock violation for Scotland. High pressure on the half line. Stadlinger all alone, great save. And there is a rebound, which was lost by Salzbrunn.
But as you said, it's the last game of the tournament, so on both of the sides, there are a lot of players sitting out. On the Austrian side, the goalie Christoph Kühner, who has been lights out as I was calling one of the games. And on the Scottish side, one of the assistant captains, Jonathan Shaw, is sitting out as well. So they're letting the rest of the players play. Oh, wow!
Nice good play from Scotland. Bankier finds himself alone. That was a great run to the middle. And at the doorstep, he get it. That's a great movement. Fletcher, a no-look pass. Second goal for Seamus Bankier.
And as well, a good slip from Bankier. Didn't even dill the pig, just went straight into traffic. Got that no-look pass from Fletcher and finishes beyond Latke. In fact, Seamus Bankier is one of the players in Junior B in British Columbia playing for Kamloops Venom. Big-time player for them.
Austria's ball, a transition opportunity. Oh. Buscher.
Last day of the tournament, I thought Peter Shepard was trying to to fire his ball into the cage of Knowles. Interesting try.
Anything can happen in this game, I think.
Maybe a dunk on your goalie.
Maybe. Gilbrook with the ball, 8 seconds. Bankier looking for his third. Great save, Latke. He went to the 5-hole.
As you said, Bankier on the hat-trick watch.
Suher. Lurk. It's not easy to get the ball into your pocket. Lurk. 6 seconds, another loose ball. Bounces it over. Watch out on the bench.
But you could also see that Salzburn was picking up the ground ball with his right hand, but then he switches to his left hand to get rid of the pressure of the defender that was on his right hand side and get the shot off at Knowles.
Big run. Milner. Gilbrook. Still Gilbrook. That was a great block from number 21, Ludwig. 2-on-2. Schusterschitz slows down. Lurk. Down to the corner, Probst. 3 against him. Lurk. Back to Probst, 5 seconds. Probst, first! Beautiful goal for Gerhard Probst. That's what they were looking for. They tried to play on the right side, and a good sequence between Lurk and Probst. That's his first goal of the game.
A good give and go by Marvin Lurk. And a good job by Salzburn building the pick against McKenzie and giving Probst just a little space, and Knowles just stepped off the near post as he now scores the 6th goal for Austria.
Another 2-goal lead, and 7 minutes 40 seconds remaining in the second period. Scotland only scored 4, which is one of the lowest numbers from them so far. That's their 5th goal. Just I had to ask for it. Moffat. First goal from him also.
But also, just again, you can see it on the replay. Textbook two-man game between Moffat and Bankier. Just getting rid of Landgrave, who was going on hand of bank here, and then he flips it to an empty hands of Thomas Moffat, and that's the fourth one for
A
Scotland.
nice face-off and a great shot for Lucchini. Oops. Almost passed it over. Maguire. Oh, from the helmet of Milne. Anything can happen today.
Everybody's tired, not just the players, but all the organization as well. Me and Bally having a little sleep deprivation, but we'll do anything for the game of lacrosse, especially if it is about the European Championship. Big save by
Nice
Knowles.
save.
Almost a hockey save, I would say. Just sliding across the crease.
Props. Neubauer. Oh, what a play! He just couldn't control himself. Nice. Easy catch from Knowles. Transition opportunity. Mackenzie to Moffat. Moffat! And the rebound. A loose ball. A huge pressure on Landgrave. Here is another chance. Another loose ball. That's Scotland ball. Fletcher. And the push. 6:02 remaining in the half. Lurk, Probst. Lurk in the middle again. Balázs. Balázs. Same recipe. It's going to be a holding call on Scotland. Number 23, Ben Robertson. Cross-check, not holding. It seems like a hold on Adrian Balázs, but
yeah, it was just two-handed, just a motorcycle straight into the neck of Balázs.
A first power play of the game. Five against four, what we see. Stadlinger in the middle, left-hand side. It's Adrian Balázs. On the right-hand side, it's Probst. Balázs on the block. And here's Milne trying to kill some time. Oh, nice play. Face dodge. Great pass to the corner. Banquier. Props with the pressure. Fake from Banquier. Still in the corner. Almost finds Fletcher in the middle. Ludwig leaves the ball to Probst. The same again. Probst. Lurk runs inside. Now Balázs in the middle. 15 seconds on the shot clock. A minute left from the. Just.
Now those are just logs instead of legs for the captain. Hill.
Oh, once again. A standing tower. And here we are with the media timeout when 51 seconds remaining.
Will can stand in the cage for an almost in this case.
We will be right back. 50 seconds remaining still on the penalty of Robertson. This is a pretty slow power play from Austria, or I can say a pretty decent 4-on-5 for Scotland. Smart plays from Bankier, from Moffat, from Fletcher. It's not easy to get the ball back.
But if you get this kind of firepower on the Scottish side, like the power plays in the defense, in case of Austria right now, are going to be very difficult, such as you can say.
Short-handed goal from Fletcher, that's what we were talking about. They just give so much space for the 4 riders of Scotland. No pressure. And it's you see like 4 players standing next to each other, almost in a perfect line.
Now they're like in a box as they would be playing a man down, and what a beautiful shot by Fletcher to the right hand down corner of Philip Hladky. But as I said, Scotland's penalty is now up, and Austria didn't use it, but also conceded in it as well, which could be a pretty big confidence booster for Scotland on moving forward.
Salzburn to Balázs. Yeah, that's a wasted opportunity, and the score is 6-6 right now. Probst to Balázs. Nice skip pass, 3 against him, and the shot clock violation. Weir.
Oh, that's Colin Weir, assistant captain for this game instead of Jonathan Shaw.
Crawley. Moffat. Oh, Fletcher they tried to do the same. What a backhand shot. Backhand shot, turning shot. We can call it a backhand.
And now Bankier ends up in the middle of legs of Hladky.
Oh, nice run. Landgrave.
He's like one of the players I want to see to score a goal. Because,
Landgrave?
yeah, because when he gets the ball in transition, he's so fast. And if he gets his chance, he will take it.
I just missing the appetite from him to go straight to the goal and just try to score.
Yeah, but he's able to do that as I've played against him multiple times in the National Box Lacrosse League here in Europe. And if he gets the space, he's a big threat in transition.
Oh, nice save from Hladky.
Nice flip by Miller. Then he gets
That was smart.
Pounced.
He just felt where the pressure is coming, and it was easier to hit the ball back before he gets a big hit on himself right next to the board.
Now, but there's no need to pick up the ball if you have like 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Just run it out and the ball's yours.
Suher. A great defense from, oh my God, from Scotland. A huge pressure. They just tried to stop the first 2 passes. Oh, nice try, a bouncer after a quick transition. Gilbraith. Fake pass from Moffat. Behind the goal, to the back. Oh, what a play! Moffat with a fake pass. He went to...
Here we go again.
He went to Lewis and he gave it back to Bankier. That's his hat-trick. 3rd goal of the game.
Yeah, but there was no need for
Oh, sorry,
Austria
it was Crowley
to pressure
behind.
it that high because Bankier was trying to get a pick for Moffat to go through, but then he gets a slip and goes to the traffic by himself and gets a beautiful pass from Crowley from behind the goal and scores on the near post of Latke and fires Scotland into a lead of 6-7.
Yeah, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride here. And just 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Both of the teams could take a lead for a short time. Lurk, that's the third time he has to shoot far away. An ankle breaker.
Salzburg so far doesn't have any point in this game, but at least one ankle broken for him.
Poor Milson. This is the end of the... No, it's a timeout.
It is a timeout.
But it's a
I
half
would
time.
assume. I would assume. Yeah, timeout for Scotland.
But we only see just 30 seconds on the time.
Yeah, it's a countdown for timeout on the game
Oh,
clock.
my bad.
Let's see what the program for rest of the day will be looking like here at Jižní Město. As at 12 o'clock local time, we will be heading towards a game between Belgium and Norway. That should be a blockbuster one, as Belgium was on a roll lately, and Norway with the comeback win against Scotland. They would like to also end up this tournament being in the top 10 and ending up it with the win. And the last game of today will be at 3 o'clock local time for 17th place between Portugal and France.
It's going to be interesting matchups. 9th place, and now this is the end of the half. There were no shot on goal for Scotland after the timeout. So there's going to be a huge revenge, or at least Norway tried to revenge their huge loss. They met with Belgium in the group stage. Belgium beat them 23-10, which was an upset result for Norway. And fighting for the 17th place is another interesting story. I haven't seen Portugal so far, but I heard so many interesting news about them. So stay tuned here. We're gonna spend a really good day here at Jižní Město, but we have a halftime break. We will be right back.
Až poslední. No, desední vkus, ale se to už je moc.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After the halftime break, we are here at Jižní Město, the last day of the tournament. This is the 13th place fight between Austria and Scotland. As you see, Scotland leading by 1 goal after the first half, but it was so hectic. Austria had the lead, Scotland had the lead, Austria took back the lead, then Scotland ended up with a 1-goal lead at half time. So it's a little bit of a slow start from the teams. Everybody's feeling the heavy weight of this long tournament. So we'll see what's going to happen in the second half. At least we know that Scotland ball, first time Balázs Szalkai here with Ondra Drissal. How do you feel yourself after this hectic and a little bit of sloppy start of the 13th placement game?
There were penalties gave up on both sides, if I'm correct, and thinking of the goals, Scotland has been pretty much more systematical with the approach in the attack than Austria. Some two-man games, some slips, some good through passes. Austria so far has been dealing with a big pressure on them, as they were given some lucky goals and also pretty much space in front of Knowles, with Scotland not being that good in transition to defense. So we'll see how it goes, but so far it has been very even matchup in case of goals. In playing wise, I would favor Scotland now, but let's see.
In general, and what we've seen in the tournament, Scotland should be, or they should have been playing for higher places. They started their group stage pretty amazing offensive while, but since then they just, I don't know what went wrong with them, but they lost their unity in the team. Somehow their offense just wasn't that good anymore. And you know, Austria is always surprising when they win the game against, for example, Poland. It was a huge result for them. Even Poland just didn't care about it. And sometimes they just lose easily, looking back to Norway or Belgium. So I don't know where to put Austria. Maybe at the 13th or 14th place. That's going to be fine for them. Still goalless in the third period. A little bit bigger pressure from the Scottish side. But they should play with special balls. So many loose balls in the game. Maybe they put some air into the ball, or I don't know, something special with these balls in this game.
Yeah, but as you spoke about Scotland, I think the breaking point was the loss against Italy, where they've played pretty much better than Italy in the first, I think, 10 or 15 minutes. But when the goals were starting to pile up for Italy, they just pretty much gave up. And yeah, the differential, the 16 score differential.
You could hear a "oh sorry" from
yeah, you're good
from Nowos. Oh, it was funny again. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. Yeah, Italy is the other team, which is, you know, they had the same path like Scotland. They started the tournament pretty hard and decent, but at the end, everything was falling apart for them. Lurk, that's his 5th or 6th shot off the target.
Yeah, but hopefully for Austria, they can get back into some system where we've seen like players like Props. Hauer is not playing, unfortunately, for Austria today. He's sitting out, so the rest of the roster can get more playing minutes. But you get names like Props, Lurk, Belash. They're capable of doing some system and going through the Scottish defense, as we've seen earlier in this game.
The shot goes wide. Maffa, 10 seconds on the clock. Bankier, X, great jump in opportunity on the wraparound, but Hladky was aware of that.
I think Hladky is aware of that, like, for a long period of time. He's used to that from the National Box Lacrosse League.
Another big save by Nowos. This is the goalkeeper's momentum, or a highlight time for them.
Gilbrook.
I was just looking for the stats. Scotland used McLucas for 6 games, while Nowos for 5 games. McLucas has a 75 ratio, and Nowos a 71. But McLucas saved 124 shots, which is pretty outstanding. So they evenly spent time, almost evenly spent time in the posts.
But also an evenly spread up goalkeeping duel between McLucas and Knowles in this on the Scottish side.
I was talking about them.
But on the other side, you have Christoph Kunert, Hladky, and Harald Schindler, a three-man squad in the goalkeeper's crease. Also the playing time, obviously, for Hladky, who is now starting. Oh, back! Wow! Thomas Moffat with his signature sledgehammer, and as nonchalant he is, he's walking straight to the bench. Oh my goodness.
Okay, one more. Let's go. Try another. Why not?
Yeah, but Moffat is doing this all tournament long, and he's so. I think I didn't see a single celebration from him. Yeah, he just gets it, and
That's a no Sally Sally.
no Sally Sally. Okay, we'll call that. We'll call it like that from now on.
That was his second goal of the game. A first 2-goal lead from Scotland. And that we had to wait a little more than 5.5 minutes to see the first goal in the third period. Oh, huge pressure. Oh, that's a way to get away from the pressure.
But we could have seen something going between Kellner and the face-off specialist for Austria, Lucchini, because there was some aftermath after the whistle. So we will see if the game gets scrappy. Maybe?
I don't think so. You know,
let's see.
They have no history between them. They only met once at Utica at the World Championship. That was their only clash before this game, where Scotland beat Austria by 3 goals. But, you know, there's no history, no fights, there's nothing between them so far.
Yeah, but there could be some little scrums created, so there could be some pushing and shoving. But yeah, we will see. As you said, there's no history between them, so nothing deep. But we could have seen a similar story between Italy and Israel yesterday, and there was 3 players in the penalty box on each side. After the big fight on this side of
now we were
pitch.
talking about they have no history. It was a little bit of fight between Schütz and who is 63? It's Lewis. Lewis just fell down to the ground, and Schütz just doesn't want to allow to stand up. Cross check on both sides. It's 4-on-4.
As we spoke about the pushing and shoving, now Schütz and Lewis are getting at it. But hopefully nothing happens like yesterday when Israel and Italy were in the big fight, where 3 players on each side were taken off.
I think if you want to see some fights and a scrappy game, as you mentioned, great save by Fatki. Oh, here we are. Speaking of that, there is no history between. They just started to fight. Come on, Banky and Moffat, and a penalty coming up on Scotland.
Such as we were speaking about it. There's like WWE happening in there.
Lurk. So many missed shots from him. Oh! A great feed from Adrian Balazs and Gerhard Probst on 6-on-5. That's his second goal.
But like this goal belongs to Adrian Balazs. Just let's see the flip to Gerhard Probst, who was pretty much wide open in the middle of the defensive side of Scotland and in front of Knowles, and then just the stick side. Yeah, stick side was pretty wide open for the Scottish netminder, and Austria is now closing out on the lead just with 1 score differential, and going back in the attack is Matthias Stadlinger.
Yeah, they are playing 4-on-4. There are more space, more time to do anything. And sorry, it was 5-on-4. Since they are playing so if you want to see a couple of fights and a scrappy game, you should stay tuned till our last game at 3 o'clock, Portugal versus France. They had a non-verbal fight between them when Portugal was playing against Slovakia. So
There were some.
I'm really looking forward to that.
There were some extracurriculars happening, some biting into other players. So hopefully we won't see that.
Oh, nice
again.
play, Banquier to Moffat, but he
and again, the
players
two-man
are
game
back.
work between Moffat and Bankier, and in the result, Bankier pretty much wide open in front of Latki.
And with this push to the crease, here we are with the media timeout. We will be right back.
The Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world.
Pivo z rodinného pivovaru, kde řemeslo a tradice jdou ruku v ruce.
We are back after the media break, and as you see, there was a quick measurement check from the refs, which is a really usual thing what they're doing at the third period media break. Check the arm pads, check the leg pads. And we can check Adrian Balázs with the ball, trying to somehow vanish the one-goal lead and put Austria on level against Scotland. A little more than 6 minutes remaining. We are back on a 5-on-5. And as I mentioned, we can see Adrian Balázs equalize.
The Austrian Superman strikes again.
Third goal for him, that's a hat-trick. And that was his 16th goal of the tournament, already gave 9 assists.
And shook off Robertson as he went on the other side, on the right-hand side of Knowles, and just a quick cut pass from Salzburg finds him right on the crease and equalizes the score for Austria as we're back now at the 8-ball game.
Lewis behind the goal, running around. An extra lap for him.
Was thinking about the dunk.
You're really waiting for that. Moffat to Fletcher. Great save from Latki.
Hopefully someone gets the chance to
Lefebvre.
bury dunk.
Sorry, not Lefebvre, Landgrave. Adrian Balázs. Ooh, nice run with a high speed from Neubauer, but they had to turn it back. Adrian Balázs once again, and it's a save from Knowles. Gilbraith. Oh, watch out, that's the end of the field. The board is coming. Big hit.
But Wolf,
Stadlinger.
Bucher and Galbraith looks all right, and they're jogging to their respective benches.
Stadlinger all alone. A crease violation.
But you can just see the pure acceleration of Matthias Stadinger, just from standing going to the full sprint just in a split of a second and running away from his defense.
Moffat. Fletcher at X. He gets it back from Gilbrook. Moffat, 7 seconds. Great shot to the far side, just right next to the post. A really point accuracy from Thomas Moffat. That's his third. That's another hat-trick.
He scored a hat-trick and he seems such uninterested in playing in this game. Just look at him. He scores.
Eh.
Eh.
Another hat trick for me.
I'm gonna have a breather on the bench. Eh. Yeah, but yeah, for Thomas Moffat, just another casual day in the office, and as you were oohing and awing on the beautiful face-off win by Peter Lucchini.
That's what I wanted to tell you. If you like beautiful face-offs, just watch a highlight reel from Lucchini.
Lucchini has been so important in the winning games for Austria, just winning a lot of possessions for Österreich.
That's, you know, it's sometimes it's so quiet, it's so unnoticed as playing just for face-offs. But Lucchini is kind of like, you know, it's a good. Sometimes it's really good to watch it. What a play from Scotland! The trio, Crowley, Fletcher, to Moffat.
It's just so fun looking at Moffat. just look
Crowley,
at him again.
Fletcher, Moffat. Let's see. Fletcher jumping, loves it. Moffat just doesn't care.
Yeah, just like,
Yeah.
fourth goal. Yeah, but anyways, Scotland on double digits, and if they get yet another, it could be one of the breaking points in this game. So Scotland could get out of hand from Austria and get on a little run.
Only Adrian Balázs could score in this period for Austria, but Scotland scored 3 times. Two minutes 35 seconds remaining in the third period. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Gilbrook tried it, and luckily the ball was bouncing out from the field after the great save of Latke.
But from my perspective, in this time,
Bankier all alone. He gets it back. What a pressure from Scotland. Another rebound. What was that?
mishandled pass by Moffat. Don't see that too often. But as I was saying, I think in this time of a game with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter, I think both of the teams are pretty much awake now and can start getting some rubber on the net.
Props. Nice save from Knowles.
Knowles was again pretty much off the near post.
That's a higher tempo, what we've seen from Scotland mostly, but here is a chance for Austria. Oh, another beautiful play!
And it's wiped off. Oh no.
So unlucky.
It is the last day of play.
Zuher with a great pass to Balázs, jumping into the crease. And I think he couldn't release the shot just right before he fall down to the ground.
Just an unfortunate thing for the captain.
8 seconds. Ooh. Oh, watch out.
The cutting pass.
Oh, just the loose ball and he slips, but he's all right. Salzbrunn, he's still looking for his first goal. He's so quiet today. We've seen so many good plays and goals in the tournament from Maximilian Salzbrunn. Maybe that's not his day.
But Salzbrunn has been one of the most important players for Austria, as he's capable of playing on the right hand and the left hand side.
Oh,
wow! Woo! And now we see some juice. Let's go! Seamus Bankier. Let's go!
He's not Thomas Moffat. That's right. That's his 4th goal of the game. And as you see, all the defense just went to the right side. And it was so open, as you see. And Banky just slowly moved to the left, and when the right time came, he just ran to the right and cuts inside, beat the defender and scored a beauty. And that's a 3 goals lead for Scotland, what you mentioned.
Yeah, but let's go from British Columbia with Scotland to the Urals. It's Seamus Banky. Come on, and Thomas Moffat back in the attack mode. And almost got it on the net.
So this was the final action of the third period of the game. Scotland leads by 3 against Austria. It could have been closer if Adrian Balázs is a little bit luckier or lucky with the opportunities he had, but he's the only threat so far thanks to the good defense of Scotland. And that was the period when we see something finally from the Scottish offense. So one more quarter remaining in the 13th placement game. We will be right back.
It's now so much more attractive for people to watch it. It's much higher tempo. Going back and forth with the goals. But as well, they had 3 goals from Thomas Moffat.
Put Scotland on a little bit bigger lead, what we've seen from them so far. And here is another beautiful face-off from Lucchini. You know, you should take care about the small beauties of this game, so let's shout out for Lucchini.
Last 15 minutes for both of those, possibly 15 minutes. We don't know what is going to happen in the last 15 minutes. We could get maybe another 5, another 10. Big save by Knowles from the shot of Balázs.
Via running through. Crowley to Moffat. Gilbrook, Fletcher, the A-team for Scotland. Banky couldn't pick it up. A pressure from Fletcher. Nice play. Zuher. Lurk. Balázs, Zuher again. Zuher cuts inside. That's a great chance. And the save from Knowles. And the transition opportunity for Crowley. Too many Vigers in front of him.
Oh,
nice. And here is, oh, that's what you were looking for. Oh, no. Oh, Landgrave.
Oh, my God.
He might hurt you.
Nah, brother, I need your goal. I need your goal, buddy. I've seen 14 points from him in the last year of the second division of the National Box Lacrosse League.
he has no point at all. It would be big.
Oh, and the goal's good!
What?
Zane Fletcher fires it from the lower part of the goal. And I think... Yeah,
Ooh,
definitely. Yeah,
it's
definitely.
just bounced out from the bottom, the metal plate. What a goal! I just seen that bouncing out from the sport hall.
Yeah, but most of the time, like in our league, if that happens, the referees don't see it, so those goals are usually wiped off. But
Another beauty from Lucchini. He was so alone, and he picks up the... Oh no, so unlucky. Oh, the same thing happened between the women's game, Germany against Israel, maybe, in the last... Or Germany against... no, it was the Netherlands.
Germany against Netherlands?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so hard to see that. Moffat.
But props to
7
the referees
seconds,
that
still
they see
Moffat.
that.
A shot taken, saved by...
Whoa, what a save.
Another save. Landgrave, come on.
Come on, buddy.
Let's go. No.
But you could see moments ago on the top left
Oh, nice feed.
corner
Oh,
of the screen that we don't have just our YouTube channel, but you can also visit our websites, EBLC.com, or our Instagram page, EBLC 2026.
all along.
Oh!
Finally.
Some space behind the Scottish defense and Marvin Lurk.
He just breaks the ice for himself. He tried several times from so many different positions and distances from the goal. His shot selection was so poor. He just barely found the net. But here we are with a beautiful jumping shot over off the shoulder of Knowles. That's his first goal. Oh, poor Lucchini. He just fired it into the stick of Kellner. Crowley, Fletcher. Nice shot from Moffat. Saved by Hladky. Crowley. It's a pretty slow possession so far. Moffat. Fletcher getting closer, tries for the near side. No success. Great save from Hladky. Oh, on the right side. Stadlinger to Lurk, Lurk to Neubauer, Probst. Lurk loses it. A pressure. Oh, what a great defense from Weir. And he picks up the ball. A transition opportunity to Moffat. And a save by Hladky.
But now we've seen some emotions from Moffat as he...
He upset. He can't smile. He can't be cheer for the goal. Sometimes he can be angry or upset.
But when he scores himself, there's just a poker face from number 10.
Probst tried to beat Nowell for the 5-hole. Gilbraith, 3 against 3. Now 4. Lewis. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the game, and this is the last 9.5 minutes almost for Scotland and Austria in the tournament. Oh, nice defensive play, high pressure from Scotland thanks to Lewis. Crowley with the ball running behind. Lewis again. Fletcher. Bankier. Lewis. Fletcher. Oh! Missed by inches. What a shot.
But there was some kind of space next to the leg pad of Latke. So just
It could have went in.
few millimeters to the right, and that would have been a blockbuster goal for Zane Fletcher.
Zuher, Balázs, almost with a one-hand catch. Lurk, Probst, oh, to the helmet of Nauwels.
Even putting his head on the line for Scotland.
They are wearing really safety and big helmets with pretty amazing face masks, so he was in no danger at all. Lurk, Neubauer, Lurk
Oh, and Andres
Zuher.
might have,
has some problem.
he might have pulled something.
He slowly runs down from the field. Probst, Lurk, third reset for them. The captain on the field. To the block. Transition opportunity. McGill. Fletcher, Bankier with a big round circle all around the goal. It's Moffat. Still Moffat. He tried to bounce it to the back of of Latke.
If that had gone in, I would just turn off the live stream. It's just like impossible. Nah. And even Moffat scoring that goal and going to the bench with no emotions in his face. There would have been a very
I bet that would have been some
bad
emotions
sight
if
to
he,
see. Yeah,
if
yeah,
he buries it from Latke. Lurk.
You never know with Moffat. Oh, big stop by the Salzburn. Just stopping the bounce pass to Lewis.
Robertson to Lewis. Everything is falling apart in offense for Austria. Less than 7 minutes remaining in the game. 3-goal lead for Scotland. Oops, slippery. 5 seconds. Still Bankier. Bankier! Latke. Great run for Stadlinger. Balázs. Oh, that was a shot on goal from your man. Oh, he almost got it. That was the biggest chance for Emil Landgrave. And here we are with the last media time.
I want to see him score. I want to see him score so much.
Oh, we will be back.
We'll hope that the last 6 minutes and 13 seconds will last for Emil Landgrave to score something.
I see you three, come on. Come on, buddy.
As we see, the first half of the game was in favor for Austria from some parts of it, but still the second half started. It's all about Scotland. That's why they have a 3-goal lead. A transition opportunity. The shot taken by number 2, Lukáš Miller.
I think Noel's seen that from miles away that he's going to shoot on his stick side.
Gilbrook. Bankier. Moffat. Oh, nice feed, Lewis. Latke with a big save. Still the rebound for Bankier. Just finally he could pick it up. A great catch
Oh, come on, send him. Let's go.
from Stadlinger. Here is your man. A same run from Landgrave. Sucher. Lurk. He went to the 5-hole again. We had so many days here where we named the sport hall 5-hole Město, but today I think that's the end for the 5-hole games. Moffat. Fletcher. Crowley gets it back. Shot goes wide.
But surprisingly for me, there's been such a low number of penalties in this game.
Yeah, we only had one real power play opportunity for Austria. They're 0 for 1 on it, and we had a double cross-check penalty.
Like low number in comparison with the other games that we've seen so far.
Now we've seen nothing exactly. Adrian Balash, great save. Knowles, no rebound.
Like you can't compare like with the game between Israel and Czechia where there was only
that's a different story.
there was only one empty slot in the penalty like table for the scorekeeper, so that was a pretty rough game. If you're a fan of scrums and fights, you can watch that game on our replay at our YouTube channel, European Lacrosse Federation.
As we getting closer to the end, teams just, they just feels the end.
Yeah, enjoying the lasting minutes on.
Nothing special, not a high velocity game. Probst, Balash, Neubauer.
Tried to twist it, but good body by Kellner. Now again, a little piece of sportsmanship from Kellner, just checking on Neubauer if he's all right.
Buchan leaves it to Lewis. Banquier. So many loose balls in this game. Moffat couldn't find Lewis in the middle. A great pickup and a great chance. Come on. You should run for it.
Come on, Wang.
There is a chance. Lurk slows down. Zuher. Probst. Back to Zuher. A 1-2-1 defense from Scotland. Lurk gives it to Probst. 3 seconds. A left arm save from Knowles. Zuher. Nice play. They get the ball back. Probst. Under 2 minutes.
And a big bug with Kellner just getting his hands and his stick in the way of shot. Big sacrifice from the assistant captain.
Oh, the ball bounces out from the field. It was almost a perfect steal from Stadlinger.
The ball gets back in play from beyond the boards.
Anything can happen in the last game. Crowley waits in the middle. Banquier gets it. Still Banquier. Gives it back. Oh. Moffat, 10 seconds. Still Moffat, Banquier. Platki. This is the last minute of the game for Scotland and Austria. I think it's safe to say Scotland ends the tournament on the 13th place, and Austria reached the 14th place from 18 teams. A bittersweet feeling for both of the nations. Scotland wanted more. Austria started really bad, and they could fight for these placements from 9 to 16, and they should live with it. What do you think about the two nations?
Like, Austria started very slow, as you said, with the 2-2 record after group stages, and oh, and that is the last nail in the coffin by Seamus Bank here, going through Lucas Miller and scoring the 13th goal for Scotland. And I think now we can definitely say it.
That's his 5th goal, one of the most beautiful.
Oh, wow. Behind the back for Vietnam player.
That's a style to finish a placement game. But Kellner, he needs more. Far side. Moffat,
He's going to hold
5
it.
seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the 13th placement game. Scotland scored 13 times, while Austria only could score 9 times. This is the final result here at Jižní Město. Stay tuned, there are 2 games remaining. The second of the day will be a clash between Norway and Belgium for the 9th place. It's going to be big, one of the best games here at the stadium, and everybody who loves lacrosse, stay tuned for the last game for the 17th place, which is also really interesting, always fighting for to not end up in the last place of the tournament.
Yeah,
so
fighting for the score and even against each other is Portugal and France.
stay tuned, we will be back with the post-game interviews and with a couple of other games.
Students, please stand up and respect your training lines for the presentation of the Spirit of Lacrosse students. Starting with Austria, the Spirit of Lacrosse Award will go to someone who has gone above and beyond for their program. He has done a great job balancing the responsibilities of being a player while also taking on the role of manager and captain. He put in countless hours behind the scenes organizing hotels, meals, and training camps. His commitment and willingness to do whatever is needed to have made a lasting impact on Austrian lacrosse. His heart and dedication to the game are an integral part of our culture. Please join me in thanking Daniel Future. Now for Scotland. The Spirit of Lacrosse Award for Scotland is awarded to an individual who has shown outstanding commitment to the national program for 3 campaigns, bringing invaluable knowledge to the players and an endless enthusiasm for everything Scotland walks across. You and Karina will always have a home here. Join me in congratulating Bob Hayes.
So I'm with André Sucher from the team Austria. Tough loss on the end of the tournament, but that's it for you. 14th place. How would you summarize the tournament in general? Big losses, also big wins against, for example, Poland. How would you summarize the tournament?
It's a good question. So obviously we had more in our mind what we want to do, what we want to achieve. We really wanted to make the 11th place for sure, like any other team. Coming in really bad with 2 losses into the tournament, coming back a win against Poland, that was huge, coming back with a win against Wales, having another tight win against Slovakia, that was great. It was just a great work by the guys. Then unfortunately we drew Belgium again and we couldn't pull it again. And now the last game, I guess it was a great matchup. I think we're not happy with the result, but we are happy with how we put our hearts into the game and all the effort we put in.
Yeah, throughout the team, you have like a wide area of age group in your team. What does it mean for the Austrian lacrosse program in general?
It's good to see young players coming up and being part of the national team, coming to play at this stage. We have young guys like Matthias, who's already at his 2nd major tournament, and you can see it pays off if those young kids come to those tournaments, and they will continue to play. And if they get to learn from our guys, if they learn about the lacrosse culture we have in Austria, this is just amazing. And I hope we can get more young players in the next tournament.
Yeah. Thank you, Andre.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Come on, Jackie. I have Jack Crawley from Team Scotland. Big win on the end of the tournament. That's 13 points for you. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Tough tournament for you. On the beginning of the tournament, big wins in the group. Then a big loss against Switzerland on the end. But now a big win against the Austrian side who weren't giving up at the closing stages of the game. How would you summarize the tournament?
No, it's always a bit of a roller coaster, ups and downs. It's really important to end on a win, though, and end with a winning record. You kind of always, in these tournaments, have to go with the punches, and you get hot early, maybe you get hot a little bit too early, cool down, but they get hot at the end. And yeah, ending the tournament on the win is the most important part.
And what does it mean for Scotland program in lacrosse in general, such as Seamus Bank here, who is playing the junior competitions in British Columbia, and growing those young players in the Scottish program?
Yeah, it's really important to have those young guys, but also those guys that have experience playing lots of box lacrosse. You know, someone like me, I've only ever played field. This is my first box tournament, and it's really good to have those guys and all their inside knowledge and their enthusiasm, too, for us older folk.
Okay. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.